Welcome to the KEG Gate user manual. Before we begin, we want to make sure of some safety messages. Anytime you're opening and closing the gate, always use the handle on the bottom rail, keeping all hands out from between the rails and away from the spring, the turnbuckle, chain, and sprocket. You also want to make sure that you have adequate overhead clearance when you're opening the gate, making sure there are no power lines, limbs, or other objects. To open the gate, you simply grab the handle and lift, and as long as your gate is properly adjusted, it should be an easy lift. To close the gate, simply pull on the handle and gently lower it to the ground. Again, with an adequately adjusted spring tension, that should be a very gentle drop to the ground. Please be sure to properly maintain your KEG gate. We want to make sure that you lubricate each of the pivot points on the rails with grease every 6 months. In addition, please lubricate the sprocket mechanism at that same interval. Any paint chips that develop from use should have rust-proof exterior paint applied to them as soon as possible. The base plate bolts should be tightened 1 week after initial installation to make sure that those are still as tight as can be, and should be checked every 6 months thereafter. Your KEG gate may come equipped with one of two different locking mechanisms. One is the locking bracket, which swings up, attaches to the lock peg that's on the top rail, and then you can attach your padlock to the peg. The other option is the chain option, which would be attached to your vertical post, the other end coming up to the lock peg, and then you can attach your padlock. Adjusting spring tension on your KEG gate is going to be necessary after installation as well as periodically over the first weeks to months as your spring stretches. After installation, once you've reattached your chain, turnbuckle, and spring, your helpers will still need to be holding the gate open, and then you'll need to adjust the turnbuckle tension. Initially, after installation, we recommend that about 4 to 6 threads be showing on either end of the turnbuckle bolts. Adjusting will be necessary if you feel like there's too much manual lifting power that is needed to open the gate, or upon closing the gate that the gate falls too quickly. And in order to make those fine adjustments, or to do your initial adjustment after installation, we recommend using a flathead screwdriver and a pair of pliers or channel locks. In order to do so, insert the flathead screwdriver in the chain in order to reduce rotational torque, and then use your pliers or channel locks in order to turn the turnbuckle clockwise in order to tighten or increase spring tension, and turn counterclockwise to loosen the turnbuckle or decrease spring tension. If you decide that you want to add an automatic opener to your KEG gate, convenient attachment points are already included. The top rail has an attachment point for the automatic opener, and there's a J-hook mounted on the top plate of the vertical post for the other end of your automatic opener. If you need to convert your KEG gate to a swing gate in an emergency, this is how it would be done. Again, this is only in an instance where the gate has been damaged such that the pivot points will not permit the gate to lift vertically. In such an occasion, you can convert this gate on an emergency basis to a swing gate. To do so, you'll first loosen the set screw on the back portion of the ground attachment anchor. Once that set screw is loose, then you can remove the bolt, the through and through bolt that secures the inner pipe to the outer pipe on the ground attachment anchor. Once that bolt is removed, then the inner pipe can swivel on the outer pipe of the ground attachment anchor. Again, this is not intended to be a swing gate for any more than emergency usage. Thank you for watching the KEG Gate user manual. We hope you will get many years out of usage of this product, which is proudly made in the United States.